Hello, my name is Pia and welcome to Save the Crafty YouTuber Video Hub. This is a celebration of card making video tutorials created by a group of talented crafters. We are coming together to give you a chance to discover other amazing card makers, and all you have to do is watch, like the video, consider subscribing and click the link in the video description below to hop to the next video. Let yourself be inspired. Now, don't forget to comment because we have lots and lots of prizes to give away. When you comment, don't forget to indicate if you're located in the USA or international, so that prizes can be awarded appropriately, as some prizes, of course not all of them, but some of them have restrictions on them. Okay, let's get to it. Now, today I want to show you a card I have made with hot foil. Now, I've got the Spellbinder's Glimmer hot foil system, and I want to use a standard wafer thin die to hot foil with. I have chosen the Catherine Pooler ampersand die and a couple of sentiments from Spellbinder's hot foiling plates. Now, I'm using the Spellbinder's heat activated foil, and I'm cutting it out just a bit, not too much, because you don't want to risk excess foiling when you're doing this. I'm placing my foil always with the foil color upwards and then laying my die on top of it. Now I'm trying to position my die and foil exactly where I want it on my card front, and when I'm satisfied, I'm using some washi tape to tape it on to hold it in place, because this makes it much more easier for me to control the exact place I'm hot foiling at the moment. Now, at this moment, we're waiting for the Glimmer hot foil system to get heated up, to get warm enough for me to actually start hot foiling. And in the meantime, I'm sort of using my time better or for the best, and preparing also the sentiments, where I'm using black cardstock and again the same silver colored heat activated foil. Also here I am adhering the foil plates, sentiment foil plates, with some washi tape, and again it's to control exactly where I'm getting the foil. The heating pad or surface is warm. I'm placing my wafer thin die with the side down, and I'm turning on the hot foiling system. Now the green light is blinking, and it will continue blinking until it's hot enough, and this is it. Now I can sort of make my sandwich ready, get my Big Shot, my die cutting machine, and then run the whole thing with the sandwich and the hot foil glimmer system through my Big Shot slowly, just slowly forth and back again. And it takes a bit of time, and it's it. I'm placing the Glimmer hot foil system back in its position or its place, and I'm reusing cardstock. Sorry, but I'm a bit of a saver. I like to reuse things. You always never know when you could get to do it. Now look at this result. It's so perfect. I'm using a soft brush to just brush off any excess glimmer, and then I can place the sentiment now on the Glimmer hot foil system. I've sped up the process here because it's basically the same thing as we did before. I've had it through my Big Shot die cutting machine, and now I can reveal how the result has turned out. Let's see if I can get the washi tape. Oh, it's perfect. Now I have a bit of overfoiled areas, and I'm just using a hard brush to sort of scrape it off, if you can say it like that. It doesn't take much. Also, if you have that sand eraser, you can use that as well. Now, to cut out the sentiments, I'm using a die set from Simon Says Stamp called Sentiment Labels. I love this set. So good to work with. So many different sizes and perfect for card making. So just a quick using the washi tape again, and have it run through my die cutting machine. I have the magnetic plate and I love it. It's perfect. It makes sure that things don't sort of move around. I still use washi tape, yes I do, but I'm sort of a control freak in this matter, so I just gotta use it. It's, you know, so you don't have to redo things as much. I'm not perfect, but still, you know, you can try not to make too many mistakes and bloopers, and so it has to end up in the trash can. Nobody wants that. Yes, next step. Now the card base, I want to have a sort of a stripe on the right side. That's what I'm trying to say, which I'm going to heat emboss. I'm using the powder tool to prepare my cardstock, so I don't have any clinging powder where I don't want it. I'm using a Catherine Pooler background stamp called Plaid, and I'm using the Versamark watermark stamp ink pad, and I'm using Ranger's Silver ink. No, not ink. Oh, I'm mumbling. It's terrible. I'm using the Ranger's Silver embossing powder. It's not that hard to say, basically. There we've got brushing off tapping off any excess powder, and then using my heat gun to have it melt. Look at that pretty pattern. Now what's left to do is gather the card, get the card front adhered, and here I'm choosing to use craft foam because it gives a really stable card, especially if you want to mail it. And yes, I'm one of those card makers that actually do mail cards. I know we are dying race, but I still do it, even though it costs abundance. But I do it, I choose to do it. It's my hobby, and I like to bring joy to other people receiving a card. Now, don't forget that you have to comment. You can comment on this post and to win prizes. Now, on my video, you can win Catherine Pooler inks. 2 Catherine Pooler inks is the prize on my video. So don't forget to comment. And don't forget to comment on some of all the other wonderful videos that is here in the hub. Now, the next participant is the name links that you can see in the video description below. Go check it out, get inspired, and just support our community, support our hobby. It's such a wonderful community we have. Now, of course, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. Definitely. And as you can hear, my English is not perfect. I'm doing my best. And I make bloopers, and I don't redo my voiceovers the whole time. No, I don't. I'm not perfect. This is what you get. But hopefully you will find that I can actually give a bit of inspiration in how to make cards. And that's all I wish, basically. Now, my card is coming together, and I'm using craft foam again to adhere the sentiment strips, the black ones. And I love how this turns out, how you can use the Glimmer hot foil system, like the foiling technique where you use your standard wafer thin dies. I mean, come on, just think about all the opportunities you get when you can do that. Now, we're closing, it's getting to the end. This is the finished card. I added some silver half pearls just to get a bit more the attention to the card. Who doesn't like that? And it's done, it's finished. Now, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to note if you are from USA or international, because that depends on what prices is giving out to who. Now, go on, click on the link for the next hop participant, and just enjoy. Have a good day. Bye.